Good morning. So good to be here. And today I'm just going to share with you something that really impacts me. And I'll be sharing things that really impact me in my day to day that makes a difference when we really unfold in the reality of who we are. So, what I was thinking of is a scripture. I love scripture. I don't identify as a Christian, but I love scripture. I don't believe in throwing out the baby with the bathwater. I just love the word. I just love the truth of the word, and I just enjoy the relating it to quantum physics. It makes so much sense. So the scripture I'm talking about today, I don't know where it is in the Bible because I'm not a Bible scholar, but the story I'm going to talk about today is the story of where Peter walked on the water and how this relates to quantum physics. So he had his eyes on Jesus and he was doing something that is in reality not possible. But as he was focused on his true reflection, Christ's reflection is our true reflection because Christ's consciousness underlines everything and Christ is our true mirror. Perfection right here. And as he was looking at Christ, all things were always good. Like he could walk on the water, he felt safe, he felt in tune, he was centered. But as soon as he started turning around and looking at the world and looking at the waves, he started sinking. And that's exactly what happens when we move out of the present moment with our thoughts. Like if you notice in the day, you might be thinking about something in the future or in the past, and your breathing is shallow, your neck gets tight. It's exactly the same thing. But isn't it a wonderful way to describe how to focus your attention on Christ, how to focus your attention on love, how to focus your attention on source and not go, what did I do this morning? Judge myself for something, not what I'm going to think about constantly, already a problem you're going to have in 2 days' time. And being in this space, in this present moment, is the space of heaven. It is being and living in the promised land. Now, does this mean there aren't any giant in this promised land? No. But because you're in the present moment and you're looking from a perception of the reflection of Christ, like those guys that went into the promised land, the two of them out of the eight that came back, they said that the giants were as grasshoppers. The rest of them were absolutely out of alignment. They only saw giants. They were terrified. They said, "Oh my gosh, there's a problem here. We can never conquer this land." And guess who inherited it? The ones that perceived it for what it truly was. So it's not that they weren't giants, but when you look from a perception and in the present moment, with knowing that it's when you keep Christ consciousness source, Christ as your reflection, as your true mirror, you're going to only see that which is true. So I trust this will help you today, and I trust you'll have a beautiful Christmas. Have a beautiful time this holiday. And just remember, if you might be alone, um, and what I mean by that is being alone does not have to be lonely. It's only the fear of the connection of this meaning of this whole Christmas thing that makes people feel more lonely than they need to be. So I want to encourage you, maybe organize, maybe there's groups that you can go and have dinner or groups that you can go and, you know, meet up in a park somewhere over Christmas, because I'm sure there are lots of people that just would like some connection because we are born for connection. We're born for relationships. So I encourage you to do that. Until next time, goodbye.